everybody. This is Vince, and this is the Spotlight Hour. Hey, I'm with also J.L. Williams, our co-host. What's going on, good brother?
Hey, what's up, family? How you doing? Man, I'm excited for this guest we got today. Let's get it rolling.
Hey, listen, I want to also give a shout out to our Runway to Purpose and JL. We want you guys to stay tuned a little bit after our show. We'll speak about the new book coming out. But right now, let's just give a shout out to some of our conferences. And also sponsor for the day.
Today's show is sponsored by Swift Pro for all your marketing needs. Want to be a sponsor? It's simple. Just email us for more info. Now back to the show.
Man, Jay, we got a good one today, man. Another good one. And none other than, man, Shane Word, man. And we know we talk offline, me and you. And what you think, man? What you think? They about to take it to the next level.
But I'm excited about it, man. It's gonna be really nice. I'm hearing a lot of great vibes from what they're doing and how they're creating some buzz, man, some noise in this space. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to get Shane on the line, man. We gonna get it.
Let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and play a little clip.
Cause you're gonna keep on going.
Where the hell he going at? Look at her. She ain't gonna do nothing. You know what? Let me take these glasses off. Because I know she ain't gonna do what she's supposed to do. Look at her over there. Yeah, I got you, Bishop. Yeah, I see him. I got him.
What the fuck did you do? Who the hell did you rob?
I don't know who I robbed.
And now you got your sister involved in this.
No, you keep on going. It's you too.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm so pumped about this date coming up. Man, I was sitting there talking to her, went to church with her and everything. Man, it's just such a slow roll to get this female, man. Reggie?
Oh, yeah, man. That was some interesting right there. It's a lot to unwrap, man, but let's bring him in. Welcome, man.
Thanks for having me.
Shane, what's up, baby?
How's it going? Thanks for having me. How y'all?
Man, we good, Shane. We good. Yo, we just got finished looking at, a little clip, man. It was really, really nice, man. I love the engagement, the entertainment. Man, y'all doing it, man. I'm excited.
I appreciate it. That was the series. That was the season finale, and it went out with a bang, literally.
Wow.
I see the girl with the binoculars. I said, what's she doing?
She was watching. She was on a mission, and she got that mission done.
Yeah, she was on a mission. She was like, I see what's going on here.
Hey, Shane, let's get right into it, man. Tell the people who you are, what you do, and what is to come.
Well, okay, my name is Shane Word, and I'm the visionary of It Is What It Is. Me and my crew, we got together. We was doing a play 4 years ago called If You're Dirty, Take a Bath. That's what I thought you was asking about earlier. And we were like four of us, myself, Donna Tucker Jones, Ayanna, Walton Bacon, and Raphael Baseman Jones, and everybody has those Cosby Show names. We were and a guy named Isaiah, and we were like probably the stars of the play. So when the play was in off, we said, let's keep this going. Let's do something where we could keep it going. So that's where It Is What It Is was born. And we just start talking. We just have meetings, start talking about and building characters. And 80 episodes and 4 seasons later, here we are.
Wow, 4 seasons, man! I just can't believe you said 80 episodes.
I'm saying that now. I'm saying that right. 7 seasons down, 80 episodes, 7 seasons. We're going into 8 seasons. Yeah, 10 episode seasons.
Wow, how many years?
That's a lot of work y'all put in, man. I love that.
4 years.
So 4 years, okay. Now the name It Is What It Is. Where did that come from? Where did that originate?
Well, we were just brainstorming and just coming up with clever names, something that really made you think, and like that's life. How many times do you say that? It is what it is. If I got a quarter, every time someone said that, I'd be a multi-billionaire right now. Because that's what life brings you. And then, it is what it is, whether it's good or bad. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
So like I said, it was all brainstorming. Everything came from brainstorming. Our characters, a storyline, how we did everything. It was all brainstorming. We kind of like the Fast and the Furious crew.
Yeah.
I'm probably like Dominic Toretto and my team around me, and we all work together as a team. We walk together. So if you watch the opening credits, you're always going to see us walking together, and that's what this is about. Us all walking together, making this happen.
That's good, man. That's good. And Shane, I like your shirt, man. I was checking your shirt
Right
out,
there.
man.
You know what I
It
mean?
sounded look
It is
like you
what
got
it
the family
is.
on your shirt. Who's that?
Yeah,
All the
That's your
characters
crew,
on
that's the
right?
there.
whole. That's the
It's
whole crew.
myself right there. That's Raphael. That's Donna. Duke is in the back there, and that is Ayana right there. Yep.
Oh man,
So,
that's
so
hot.
run down, all the characters. Run down the characters and actually what they do and who is the main character.
Okay. So it really based on the Bojangles family, which is myself, which is Reggie Bojangles, my wife in the show, which is Sherelle Bojangles. My sister is Raleigh Bojangles. Now, my best friend in the show was Joe Diggs. His son was on the show too, but he's no longer on the show. But Joe Diggs, and then Bishop Offering is the nemesis. He's the one that Reggie Bojangles and Joe Diggs don't like too much. So you got to have an antagonist in the show, and that's him. And it's just us going through life and just having, because basically, what is it? I have a baby by his sister, and Duke's character, Bishop Offering, Bishop. I have a baby by his sister, and he used to date my wife. But way back, she wasn't my wife, but way back in the day. So we're all entangled in a whole bunch of messiness and all the stuff that people like.
Yeah.
You know,
Drama.
Man,
drama.
yeah, I was gonna say that there's a lot of drama. Now, is this based in the church, out the church? Where's
This is
the
real
actual?
life. This is just real life. You know what I mean? And some people can have religion, and it's just whatever real life brings. But not hitting everything, all the craziness with life. But just the things that people can relate to, that we could all relate to. Situations you're like, how do you get yourself in that situation?
Yeah.
Like there was one episode where when my baby's mom first introduced herself, like she came back like, because I dated her back in the day, and she come with, I have a 16-year-old child.
Whoa.
So then so I had to sneak away and talk to her, like, what's this all about? And whatever. And when we was having my secret meeting, my wife was in the other booth listening to the whole thing. So, when the baby's mom left, she said, I'll be seeing you soon. And she was walking out, and, my character was just making sure she was safe. So I was just watching her, making sure she was safe. And when the camera pulled out, Sherelle was right there, slap in the face. That kind of stuff that made people, oh. But just stories, cliffhangers, just stuff to keep you coming back, want more. You know what I mean? We started out, you could tell how things were when we first started and watching the cinematography and see where it is now, and you see the growth in the show.
Now, do
So
you
we
do
know
you see do
we
you
learn.
see like in the different characters that are there? Can you see how they have like sort of matured in their character, and now they sort of own it? They sort of like
Yeah,
really owning their character. Can you see that now,
yeah. I mean, they
opposed to
all a
like
little
when they
piece of
first got
us
started?
inside. They're all a little piece of us inside because you're trying to figure out how you want this to play out. But then you get to know the character. You grow into that character. You become
Yeah,
that character, and it's like this is what this character would do. This is how they would react to thus and
yeah,
so. So
yeah,
along that page. So yeah, before we was like trying in the dark room trying to find our way to the light switch.
yeah,
Now
yeah,
we got
yeah,
it
yeah.
figured out. You know what I mean? And we're making sure it's tight.
That's dope, man. I looked at one of the episodes, and I wonder how do you bridge the gap between young and older, people who are watching the show.
You know, you just never know. You don't know who's going to catch on. I mean, but if you watch the Tyler Perry type of shows, you'll probably like our shows. If you're an older person and you watch Good Times and What's Happening, you'll like that. If you're current and you like Power and Shy and The Wire, then you'll watch it. So it just depends on what we're talking about that season. The Housewives type of shows, you might like it. It just it just depends where we're at. You know what I mean? And once it pulls you in, I think it keeps you. But it's just come up in the air. Like that major promotion would really make the difference. Because right now it's just pretty much our people in our circle. And then maybe a couple of stragglers in there, So we got to break down that wall and get those people outside the circle.
So this show moving forward. I mean, what are your plans? I mean, you plan on taking it on maybe Tubi? You plan on shopping it around? I mean, what is the goal?
Well, we're gonna up our marketing and promotion right now, and I don't really want to. I mean, we may do Tubi because we talked. One of my marketing people did say like, don't count Tubi out. I don't
Mm,
want to get it where we sign to somebody and they own the show like a Tyler Perry. I don't want to see Tyler Perry. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Okay,
I want
okay.
someone to come to us like they came to him and said, "We're TBS and we want you to put 200 episodes out, and this is what
mm,
you get for that." You know what I mean? And I think we just got to get our numbers up. So if we get our numbers up, that attracts the bees to the honey. The
yeah,
numbers
Okay.
is the honey. We got to
yeah.
attract
It's
the
all about
bees to
them
the honey.
numbers. Yeah.
And we just got to get those numbers up and they come to us and then we can do what we want to do. Then we can
Mm,
get the big warehouse and then up our productions, you know what I mean,
Definitely.
with our ideas and stuff forward. Because the ideas they keep flowing in. Like sometimes I think I'm all out and then they come to me
Mm.
and they come to the rest of the cast and then we just go for it. So
All
and then
right.
we're also opening to other writers if we get to that point, you know. So, we just to keep this show going. And then, who knows, maybe even other shows down the line. But right now, we want to keep this going and let this be the main beast that keeps it going.
Oh, go ahead, Jay. We say that. I'm sorry.
hey, oh yeah. I'm gonna ask you. What other shows have you looked at that may have inspired you to like, that you may look at and say, "Wow, I like that," or they have a show out there called The Boys.
Mm.
There's some different shows out there. I just wanted to see, was there any shows out there that may have inspired you to like maybe look at like do something more creative in a certain way, or
I'll take
there's
you
some.
back. I'll take you back a little bit. That show Rock. Remember
Oh,
Yeah,
Rock
rock,
with Charles
rock,
Dutton?
rock, rock.
Rock
yeah,
was
yeah,
Rock was too raw for TV at the time, but right now it was fitting just right. But
yeah.
back then, that rawness from Rock is exactly was what I was thinking. Like
That
we
was, yeah,
gotta come up
okay.
that Rock type of market
I
because it
remember
was
that
funny
episode,
and
man.
serious.
I remember the one episode where they had the drug dealer, man. He came in
Yeah,
there and
Oh yeah. Oh,
like
who was that? That
I
was
said,
who played
Clifton Powell.
Clifton
Clifton
Powell
Powell.
played
"Oh,
that.
get the pal right." And I
Yeah,
couldn't tell John. I said, Jay, I said, I don't know if it's real or if it's acting, man. The way he
yeah.
grabbed that,
They
he
look
like,
that, and
Yeah,
you
he
know what?
slammed it hard, didn't he?
yeah, he
Clifton
did. I was
Powell,
like,
Clifton Powell was so good. He actually talked about how he would go out like just out with his family, and people would approach him like, "Man, I don't like how you did that." They was, and that's how good he was of an actor.
I did that
That
with
he
plays. I
was
did a
that,
movie
you know what I
last year.
mean? That he had jokers approaching him ready to fight him. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
he
I did
said,
a
Yeah,
he
movie
said,
last year.
mm,
A movie last year, and it ain't, it's these people out of Maryland, Upper Maryland, and the character that I played was just a terrible character. And she had a couple movie showings, and I got booed. So that means I did a fantastic job.
yo, I always wondered. I said, listen, man, people, listen.
Yeah,
They have been fights, man, acting
yeah,
attack. I'm like, bro, they actors, man. What's wrong with
yeah.
y'all, man?
People really believe you. People really
yeah,
believe you. You know, what I mean, I talked to a lot of people who watch the show, and they're like, "Oh, why would you do that?"
Yeah,
I'm like, "Well," they're like, "Nah, that was wrong." So I mean, people do believe it. People are engaged. So
yeah. And that's why
it's
and that's
fun.
when I believe you're doing a great job when people are that engaged, where they can associate what you're doing on camera with their real life, and that's what you're saying.
yeah,
Like that's
Right,
basically
yeah.
what you're saying. It is what it is. This is
right.
a real situation. So that's really good. I like that. That's cool.
So do you bring in, interns? If people wanted to come up, looking for, potential, just a start off, their career in acting or, producing
Yeah.
or
Yeah, we're
writing?
invited. As long as I just need you to really be hungry. Like I don't want to just bring our friends in and people who can't do it. It's like you have to really have a passion for it, and you got to. We need proof. What
Yeah.
proof do you have? Do you have a headshot? Do you have a monologue you can do? Like what is it that why should
Uh,
we should bring you in? I know a lot of people that I bring in. I know I've worked with them before, and I'm like the girl with the binoculars. I brought her in because I did a play with her before called Time Out for Foreplay. It's not what you're thinking. It's about a relationship with God. But she
I was gonna
she
say,
did.
I said, wait a minute,
But
hold on,
that
you got
but
something.
that's a catchy that catchy right
Yeah,
there. Make you
But both of them, the one where we all got together was called "If You're Dirty, Take a Bath." Now that was a raw play. I was a raw
oh
character in that, and when we did Curtain Call, I got booed. My character was horrible, but like to me, I just need to see the realness. I just need to know that you can really hold a scene down. Can you carry the
Yeah.
scene? Now, some
Yeah.
people come on the show and
Can
they're a
you
little
carry?
nervous because they're around us who've been doing it for a while. But once you get comfortable, and I know who can do what. Then some people don't do good, and we don't call back. Like, yeah, you
Dang,
Yeah.
didn't really do a good job. You didn't do a good job. So don't pat yourself on the back. You didn't do a good job.
dang. Hey, well, Shane, listen, can you give JL, go ahead, JL. Give me a monologue right quick, man. Go
Okay,
ahead.
give,
Go ahead.
okay, give my low. What you got?
Yeah.
What you got?
Hey Shane, man, listen, I'm ready to make some things happen, brother. Listen, I don't know whoever you've been dealing with before, but guess what? I'm your man. I'm the guy that you need to make some things happen. Listen, I am him. I'm him. Yes, that's who I am. I'm him. That's who I want to play. I'm him. I can make it happen.
See, that's the problem too, because people want to play themselves. They want to play themselves, or they want to be like a real cool, a player, a tough
Right.
guy.
Yeah,
I might not give you that role. You might have
yeah.
now. Can you be that weak person? Can you be that snitch? Can you be
Mm,
that person that that people don't like?
You know
wow,
what's
Can you
crazy,
do
man?
that?
Now you said
that's
that.
challenging.
I watched Denzel, and in all the movies, everybody out of all the movies he's done, documentaries and all types of stuff, man, they gave him credit for Training Day, the most horrible part, the most horrible character
It,
he ever
it
played.
was good. But did you watch that movie from beginning to end? That
But
was a great
I'm
movie.
saying the grittiness, the way he was, the ambiance, he was, this an awful character, man, in the film. But he has, I believe, has better roles, with like movie Glory, and a lot of other films, man.
Malcolm
Yeah,
But
X.
they picked that film. Malcolm X, like they picked that film. I was like, come on, bro.
Well, yeah, I mean, he has a big body of work, but being black,
Yeah.
they limit you with that also.
mhm,
But I was
yeah,
like Tupac Shakur. He played the realest role in Poetic Justice because that wasn't him at all. But
yeah,
Juice and Above the Rim, that was exactly was him. So
yeah,
you're not really acting. You just being yourself. But you did
hmm
Poetic Justice, you played a different person.
yeah,
So like
yeah.
show me something that's out of your range. You know what I mean? I mean, comedians, they probably need to stick with comedy. Kevin Hart, please stick with comedy. Stop trying to do action movies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There won't be no sequel for that. But you know what I did like? I can't think of the name of this movie. It was Kevin Hart, Samuel L. Jackson.
uh,
Uh, it was like a series on one of those. I can't. It was like back in the day.
Mm.
It was real good.
what you said,
I can't
Samuel
think of the
Jackson?
name. Samuel Jackson was in it because he was like the bad guy.
So
Uh,
what's crazy, man? Samuel Jackson is another actor, man, who don't get his flowers like that. You know what I mean? And he's played like 100 films, right?
Samuel,
Over
he
100.
bad boy.
Because you're only
Hey,
giving it to one person at a time could be a top. And right now, Kevin is the
listen,
black one.
he should have got
Will
it. He should
Smith
have
blew
got
it.
it.
Will
He
Smith
should have
blew
got
it.
it.
Will Smith blew it. So now
But
Kevin's the
Samuel,
man. But
but
Kevin, I
Samuel
don't think
L,
Kevin has
man.
great movies. Kevin has a couple of okay movies, but no great movies, right?
Hmm.
Him with Ice Cube was pretty good. Of course, him with The Rock and them. I'm talking about the Jungle movie. That was okay. But did he have a great movie?
Nah, none of them. I mean, they're not actors like Sam. Like I'm
Yeah.
talking about like Dane Joe. When he played the hateful eight.
Django was a heck
But
of a role.
that kind of
Yeah.
Sam
acting, man, you
Jackson
can't.
killed
You
that
listen,
role.
and he
Every
should have
time
got
it
an
comes on,
Oscar,
I sit
man.
back and watch it, and I fast forwarded just to that part.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
want to see from that part on.
he should have got an
Yeah.
Oscar, man.
He
He should
played
have got
He
an
that
Oscar.
played
role,
it. Yeah,
and he
that was a
hated
Yeah.
good
it.
part. Yeah.
He's like, "Oh,
And
you
he
black
owned
folks,
that.
get it on. Oh, you
He
black
owned
folks,
that
y'all go
part.
along. Sam, you
Yeah, he
stay
did a
right
good
here. You
job.
right where you belong." It's like, oh, Sam played that role. Now, that's the kind
Yes,
of
he
stuff I
did.
like right there.
Yeah.
Play
Listen, it
that
was a
role.
scene. It was a scene in there where he, for 2 minutes, he didn't blink.
Mm.
That's hard. You know how hard it is for 2 minutes to talk.
You're gonna have me looking
Wow.
for that scene now.
Yeah, so it's the scene where they finally capture him. He goes into the it happened in like a little shed,
Where he's hanging upside down.
and he's about to cut his thing. And he's like, yeah. So he goes into the role. Those folks, those at the big house was all you was talking
The
about.
only time they get together, the only time they agreed about was you. So but how did you know he blinked? Did you heard him say that before or something?
No, I watched them. If you watch the monologue, and then they spoke about it, they said, "Man, you never blinked in the thing." He's like, "Yeah, man, I don't even recall,
Wow.
me not blinking, man."
Wow.
He was so
Wow.
much into the role,
That
looking
was
for
his best role. That to me, that was his best role,
Yeah.
and I don't know why I like it so much.
Did he get an award for that role? I'm
No,
sure
ain't
he
no
did.
award for
Absolutely
that,
not.
man.
Absolutely
Nah,
not.
man.
No,
Messed up. No.
Leonardo probably did, but he didn't.
Yeah.
he did. Okay.
But he did a great job. So I like to see stuff like that. But
But
like I said,
did Jamie did he get something?
Nah, I did not get
Jamie
anything.
got something for Ray. That's the last thing
But
Ray got. He
yeah,
got
for Ray, he got that for Ray.
For Ray,
That
yeah,
was
he
a
got something for Ray. That
fantastic,
Ray, he played that
he
thing.
went. Yeah, he went into.
fantastic.
Now that's what I like when people can play other characters that we know and they can duplicate that. I like that. That's fine.
That's why he said Malcolm X, man, and he should have got at least got
But you know why that is? Because of what Malcolm represented.
Malcolm X
So
represented.
they're like, there's no way we're giving him an award for that. But he
Yeah.
did. Like I watched that, and so he starts off as this hustler, and then transform. Like I'm intrigued by the transformation. I'm like, well, you can walk down the street, you won't even turn your head at a woman because you're just so focused on what you're doing. I'm just thinking, wow. And you learned that all in jail, and you rewrote the whole dictionary, and you memorized the whole Bible and everything, and then you completely 180'd your whole life. That I wish I could have met him in real life, man. I wish I could have met him in real life.
He would have been an interesting character to meet.
Yeah,
Yes.
because he was just so focused. You know what I mean? That's he was just a real person. But Denzel engulfed that, and I like that kind of stuff right there. You know.
What do you guys think about playing documentaries about people's lives? Do you think people can capture the real essence, or do you think sometimes some things are just missing? Because you read about these characters and persons that they're portraying, sometimes they don't always show up in the screen. And people can get a bit misled about who that person was and what they actually did.
Like I didn't really like what Will Smith did with Ali. I didn't really like what Will Smith did with Ali. I liked how he fixedly made himself look like Ali. But to me, it was just Will Smith pretending to be Ali. That's what I got out of that. I wasn't like, oh, he's like, I'm like, Will Smith, that's you. You Fresh Prince. You picked up some, you bulked up, and you wasn't muscle bound, so you was like built like Ali, and you looked like him. But did you make me think that was Ali? No. So I don't like watching it all the time.
He didn't have that Ali swag. That
he
Ali,
tried.
but because Ali used to talk cash trash, and he had a swag about him that I don't think that Will Smith really he didn't really get that. He didn't really do it. He didn't do it where I was convinced.
You think he Ali now?
Yeah.
You think he Ali in real life now?
I wonder.
He's talking a lot of smack now too.
Yeah,
I heard the song. He said, "Da da 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 da." You disrespect me on the stage, you're gonna see me on the stage. That depends who you're talking about, because I don't think you're gonna do that to 50 Cent. And 50 Cent probably there. You ain't gonna do that to him. I tell you that. You ain't gonna do that to The Rock, but that'd be a whole different thing. You did that to The Rock. Let me keep it black. You wouldn't have done that to most people.
Yeah.
What actor do you guys? Let me ask you a question. What actor do you guys think they'll pick to portray Obama?
I like Harry J. Lennox to play him. You know who he is?
Because
he looked like him. You know who he is?
Because he looked like is he the guy that plays him?
He was the light-skinned guy in the 5 Heartbeats.
Oh, my man in the back, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He played something else too. He played something else recently. I can't. What was the film? Man, these guys, they play so many different roles and characters, man. You can never keep up.
Harry J. Lennox. You know who he is? Harry Lennox. He's the light-skinned guy in the 5 Heartbeats.
Well, no, we know who he is. I'm saying, he played another film though. He played another film.
He played in Superman.
That's what
I think he played Matrix. He played in the Matrix. He played in Mo Money, if you watch that. You know what I mean? But to me, he could embrace Obama more than anybody else because he looks like him. I think he could pull that off. I can't think of anybody else. I wouldn't want to see a Denzel doing that. It's like,
no.
Because I know you was Denzel. It had to be some unknown person.
Exactly. I wouldn't want to see that.
Let me ask you a question. Do you guys actually go to different colleges and maybe do like, monologue, plays or even openers? Think about maybe, going to one of the HBCUs like Cheney or Lincoln to do, one of your opening, movies scenes, or use it as a, actual scene to shoot. You ever think about
If we
doing that?
had if we had a connection and someone set that up, yeah. But it's
Ah,
like the whole marketing piece we're very weak on. Like we're strong on the show, but
mhm.
marketing we had to reach out to people and promotion to reach out to people to do it because we just don't have them connections.
Yeah, we
Or
gonna be.
we focusing on the show. Like the show
We
is
got
our thing, but we do want that. We don't want to be doing this
yeah,
show all for nothing. We want to make this our lifestyle, our career.
Yeah, exactly.
But we just don't
Yeah.
have that knowledge to be able to do that. But would we do that? I'd hit every HBCU in the United States if we could.
Well, I'm gonna
Absolutely.
get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you in front of some of the right people. I know some people that can make that possible for you.
Let's
You
do it. I
definitely.
mean, reach more
I think that
people
would
and
be. And guess what? It's a lot of great talent down there too, man. That you can bring in and help as B-roll actors and stuff like
yeah,
that.
we would do that. 'Cause it's time to knock the Tyler Perry's them off the soapbox right now. And we need to slide up in there right now. Something fresh. Something
Hey,
Hey,
fresh.
I want
If
you
you're
know
gonna
what I
have a
wanted to
wig
ask you,
on, we're
Shane.
gonna have good wigs. We're gonna have good
So
wigs
Shane,
on. We ain't gonna have no
Shane,
bad wigs.
I wanted to ask you and Vince, how you
uh,
think Jafar did with Michael Jackson? How you think he did? How you
oh
think he did playing his uncle?
man.
So I'm gonna go down the history of Michael Jackson's. So the first one, The American Dream, was the first movie that we saw that. So that was great. Joe Jackson, nobody like he set the bar. Lawrence Jacobs, he set the bar. So the
Yeah.
guy that played him in this one, in my opinion, just copied off of what he did. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He
Yeah.
did Lawrence. Lawrence is the one like Lawrence Fishburne did with Ike Turner. Like, don't do
Mm.
another one of them because you're just gonna copy what Lawrence did. Lawrence killed it.
Yeah.
So Jafar being a Jackson and a great script is what made that great. I don't think he did anything special. I think anybody that was in that role probably could have did that based on the Jacksons putting it together. Like, not that one that Flex did. That wasn't Flex's fault. That was the writing and the storyline because you see on American Dream, you showed the rise of Michael Jackson. When you did Flex, you did the decline. Declines are not as interesting. Like when
No,
you
they're
watch
not.
movies like The Temptations, the first part
Mm.
was great. The Bobby
Yeah.
Brown story, the first part was great. The
Yeah.
second part wasn't as exciting to watch because you was enjoying that. Yeah, look at him, look at him.
People
Second
always
part,
want
he
to
on
focus on
drugs.
that, man.
So
They
nobody
always want
wants
to
to.
focus on that.
So I don't know why they're going to do another movie. It's like I think y'all should leave well enough alone. But
Oh,
they're
well,
going to do another one. So I
let me
think
ask you a
anybody
question,
could have
man.
did good with that script.
They made
And being a Jackson helped out.
they made $1 billion.
Yeah, but I think being a
But a billion,
Jackson helped out.
I think people equate money to good. You got to stop doing that. Money
No,
doesn't make you
I'm
good.
just saying what I saw on the I
Right.
saw that on the thing.
It
So
was a great movie.
they
What
were
makes it
Yeah,
good?
but
How many times you go see it? How many times you watch it? That's what makes it good. Will I put it with the other great movies that I like the Five Heartbeats, the Temptations, the
for
TLC,
me,
the
though.
No
For me, no.
Addition Story? Uh,
I
I may
would.
put it with it, but I got American Dream, and American Dream is still the best Jackson movie. But I did like this Jackson movie. But the difference was this was Michael. American Dream was about the Jacksons.
Jackson's.
It's the difference.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Michael just represents the Jacksons. The Jacksons the
And
strongest.
plus, be honest. His nephew looked just like him, man. He kind of.
Man, he played him. He
Yeah,
his nephew did a good job.
yeah, he did a
Especially
good
that
job.
being his first time. That was his first
Yeah.
time playing. That was his first time acting, period.
Yeah.
So that he did. I
I
think
think
he did a
anybody-
great job.
I think anybody could have did it because it was under that budget,
Yeah.
under the right writing and the rise again.
Yo, what's
I
up
think
with Jermaine Jackson, man? And
His face?
his skin
So he got some kind of a facelift. So this is all stretched out. The hair has always been a problem. It's always been an eye distract. I can't even talk to you. Like, put a hat on, man. What are you doing? But they said he got an afro.
When he got
They
finger
said he
waves,
got an afro. He
waves.
just got it gelled down.
I just looking at it. I said, man, what this brother doing?
And now
man?
what you did? It's like, what you do now? Ah,
Oh man,
y'all better be like
gonna mess
Jackson.
this up.
Jackie Jackson and Marlon is keeping it real. That's how they look.
I don't know why a lot of actors, a lot of musicians, singers, all these people always want to just change their look, man. When, they're perfectly fine.
They want to.
Yeah.
Because they want to be worshipped.
Vivica Fox messed herself up. She's trying to get it back, but it's like, you ain't
Yeah.
what you used to be.
You think they want to be worshipped?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They like when at one point in
They're failing.
time when you were up here and everybody knew who you were and all that, and now you have declined. You really, you love that high that you had when people loved you. That you love when
Yeah.
you love when people recognize you. Walk in certain places and they practically do their, bow down to you. People get a high off of that. Don't you know that? That's a high. People get a
Yeah.
high off of that.
Yeah.
And
And then you try
when
to get
that
it
has
back.
been your life, and now all of a sudden it's not anymore, then because you may have created that as an idol. That may have been an idol in your life, and you want it, and you want that kind of treatment again. And so now you want to, so that's why they do all that kind of stuff. They're ego driven. It's an ego thing. It's it's a lot connected to it. People get high off of that, man.
So Shane, when eventually when you make it to the top, what will you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real.
Will you get plastic
He
skin?
gonna keep
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm gonna be like Denzel. Like Denzel, just keep it. This is what I'm doing. I'm getting older. This is what it is.
Shane,
All
come on,
that
man.
for
You
what?
sitting on Shane, you sitting on $1 million, $2, $3, $4, $5 million. You won't just get get that little nose job on you.
My nose is good. My nose
a
is
little ear
good.
job, a little something, man.
Nah, because I wasn't teased as a kid. I wasn't teased as a kid, so no, I'm good. I don't have a complex about that.
Hey Shane, mentioning that as a kid, how were you as a kid, man? Did you foresee yourself acting coming up doing this?
I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be a singer. I did, and New Edition was my favorite group, and I knew I couldn't sing, so I knew I was a background. But I thought I could sing, and I thought I could up until I was in my early 20s, and me and a couple of friends we did a talent show up in Philly. Something to the Stars, Make It to Something to the Stars talent show, and for some reason we decided to do a Jodeci song, and for some reason I was going to do JoJo's part, and my speaking voice.
Let me hear the rendition, man. Come on, man.
I'm gonna tell you what I tell the people in church now. I don't make a joyful noise. And them people let me know, and it wasn't even Apollo, but they was like, it felt like I was on stage for 20 minutes. I'm like, this song ain't over yet. So they say those who can't. So they say those who can't teach. So that's when I put my kids to work. Then I start putting my kids to work to do stuff. But that's what I wanted to do. So it was always maybe like lip syncing and doing the moves and everything. And like I always enjoyed that type of thing. But then I realized I just couldn't do it. So I managed other groups and I was managing them. But then the acting thing was something that I could always do. Like I did it sporadically since I was a kid. And then in 2007, I got with Priest Tyre, who was like the biggest one, probably definitely in the tri-state. He's the biggest one. When he stopped doing plays, he was Nephew Tommy, Dawn Robinson, Christopher Williams, Clifton Powell. These people were in his play when he stopped. So he was the biggest thing, and I had the opportunity to do his thing. And like I think we did the Merriam Theater in Philly, and it was sold out.
Why did he just stop? Did he stop?
I never got to talk to him. To find out. Okay. But the Merriam Theater was a great experience.
I saw him at the gym. Him and I were talking, and he started like this other company he was doing cars,
going on.
Yeah, he was telling me he was doing that.
That transition doesn't make any sense to me, but yeah.
Yeah, but
it's a tough road though. Trying to manage plays is a lot of work.
It is, and he killed it. Like he did the first play, Tears of a Teenage Mother, at least 12 times, and 8 of them times was sold out. And then he did a play called Why Black Men Cheat, and that was going to be a sellout. He did that a few times. Then he did Why Women Cheat, and then he went on to do, Torn Between Two Fathers and a bunch of other plays. And he was the most successful person that I know to consistently sell out. I've done other plays with other people, but they have not been sold out. Or they've been in smaller places or 600 arenas. He had the Merriam Theater sold out.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
The Merriam Theater. And he was responsible, not us.
Me and my wife went there.
Yeah, you went to saw that one?
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun show right there.
It was.
I got to get full on stage with that one.
Yeah, because I remember him when we was younger, man, and he always had that on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, he always had that on, and he told his mom that that's something that he was going to continue to do before
And
she
he did.
passed away. It was,
And his first play was based on her life. She
yep,
has a teenage mother.
yeah. So it was
And
a strong connection between him and her.
nobody
Yeah.
drove plays like him. I mean, he
So,
promoted, and he had us rehearsing in a place that had a
Tyler
stage.
Perry himself came to one of his plays.
Yes, yes. Came on stage and got on stage and said, "Keep on doing what you're doing." You know, and I'm just like, "You done reached, bro."
Yeah,
So he was doing good, and
yeah.
then all of a sudden he stopped.
That was my thing to him when I was working. I said, man, you there now. I mean, don't stop now.
We never know. I always say, John, we never know what a person is going through behind all
that's true.
the curtains, man. You never know. You just never know, man.
Because on the outside looking in, it can look successful. It look
all the success, man. You just never know.
Right. You never know what's going on. Man. Right.
And so you have to give him that grace. And hey, man, he's still healthy. He's still living.
Oh yeah, he's doing good.
He's still working. So give him credit for that. But listen, man. So when is the next episode will be coming out when?
Labor Day.
All right, so we'll have a barbecue. So you heard him. Labor Day, y'all have a barbecue. Y'all go back and watch the show. Go back out to your barbecue.
That's right. Or watch it a few times. You know what I mean? Go to another barbecue, put that on the TV, tell them to watch it. Because it's like if you watch that season finale, you want to see what happened. Because like I said, it went out with a bang, and we got to see how that cleared up.
Man, so, now I got to go back and watch all 12 episodes. You know what I mean?
You got to watch it. I mean, like I said, you'll be pulled in. You know,
now where are we watching it on?
YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube. Just type in Dramedy 5.
Hey, with the YouTube and the way that YouTube is moving to generate revenue, have you found it to be successful? Are you for the monetization?
No, we don't have it all. We don't have that number for that yet.
Okay.
We're right slightly under that number where that's happening. So we got to push more because it's the same people that's watching it.
Yeah.
So like the growth, it gets to a certain point and then it stops. So we got to figure out how to reach further. So it's something that we're not doing. So we're going to have to go out and see more people.
Or you just have to pay for more, pay for your expansion. Like you can pay to have them expand your reach.
Yeah, with all even like movie companies, they pay. How much money they spend on this? They spend $40-50 million a year on advertising.
Yeah,
we
don't have that.
Million.
But I mean, I know we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're just doing it the old-fashioned way. We got to hit the children's circuit. I don't mind hitting the children's circuit. You know what I mean? Because it grows eventually.
Yeah.
And it gave you some practice.
Yeah.
Yep. So most of the most successful people out there came from Chitlin, man.
James
Brown, all the guys from back in the
Ray Charles. I have no problem with that. Like that. I mean, like I said, the HBCUs hitting them. That's where you need to start. I mean, I didn't have no problem with that.
That builds character.
Come on home, man, for you to, you know what I mean? Listen, man, we appreciate your time today, man. We're gonna and also we're gonna be there live, people. If you're watching, we're gonna go there live and see these guys in action, see what they can do, and also watch JL's debut.
Okay, yeah.
Somebody put me in there and said, "Listen, say this. I need you to say it. And I need you.
You gonna play a fireman. Go play a fireman.
All right.
And make sure you got the tallest building up there so you can walk up those steps.
Right. I need you to climb up and jump down. Yeah. Go get that person out there. Yeah. Gotta pay your dues. You gotta show your feelings.
Yeah, man.
I know it's a real fire. I
might look up there and say, let's see if the water can get up there.
Hey, Shane, one thing I want to ask you, man, do the cameras ever lie to the people? Do they look different when they're in real life, and then when they get on camera, they just they look a mess.
Everybody look the same because I mean everybody takes their appearance seriously. You know what I mean? Like we go ahead, make sure the head's shining, make sure we shave right. The girls throw their makeup on. It's like everybody tries to look their best, and then they just bring it because everybody's talented like that for real. So if they're talented, and then we got that chemistry, it just makes it come across that much better. See, everybody doesn't have that chemistry. It's like a put together group. You're not automatic. Put together basketball teams, football teams. They don't win because they don't have chemistry. We got the best team on paper, but can y'all work together? That's the hardest thing. I mean, we've definitely had
always seen that, man.
We definitely had some bumping heads because they definitely didn't like me because I was definitely a lot of arguments and stuff going on. But we got past that because it was getting to know people and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
But
we
it's
got
just
to
like
know each
sports
other.
then, man. It's just like sports then. You might have
Yeah.
all the talent individually,
Yeah,
but can you put it together?
yeah, and it took
Yeah.
time. It took time to get
It
together
took time,
because you got
yeah.
to know people's personalities. It happens. I mean, and now we're good. We're a family right now. So
That's
and we
good.
just keep it going.
Well,
You know
Just
listen,
keep
what,
man,
it
we
Vince,
moving.
appreciate
Vince,
that, man.
me and Vince, you know what? We never even, I don't know if you did, Vince, but I never really even thought about that. I think we just started doing this and it just
Yeah, I
sort of
don't,
came
you know,
together. I never really even thought about that, but that was a good
but
point,
you definitely got to
Shane.
like Shane was saying, you got to have a yin and yang. You got to, and you need
Yeah.
somebody to push the envelope and do this and do that. You got to have two.
Mhm.
It helps,
Yeah.
man.
Everybody has a
Yeah.
different role. You know what I mean? Duke comes in, Duke even comes in and he does the video, he does the cameraman. He started out being the cameraman. It was someone else there first. And then when the other person left after season 2, we was like, yeah, Duke.
Mhm.
Because we brought him in season 1 to be like one of those bad cops. And it was raw, episode 5. Season 1, episode 5. You gotta
Oh,
check
yeah, I
it
gotta
out.
watch that. I'm gonna take
Duke's,
them out.
Duke's
Get that
first
one.
episode. It was crazy, you know what
Okay.
I mean? It was a whole lot of profiling going on, but it was a good, and he came in, he had a hard time because he didn't really want to be that bad person like that. You know, we had to keep reminding him, you are the bad guy. You are the bad
Hey,
guy.
and it's
Okay.
just act. We
You're
just
right.
act a little
Right.
bit, man.
So, you know, we go out there and the story has to be interesting. You got to make an interesting story for these people to keep coming
Yeah.
back. And we do have a following, but to get the thousands and thousands, I mean, we've had some couple of thousand episodes. I mean, we're at 2,000. We're up in we're about 3 or 4 2,000 view episodes. But
Mm.
we
Yeah,
need
that's
that
good.
across the board. We get that across the board, then we can monetize off of YouTube. So
Right.
that's why we're putting together a marketing team to help us get over there. So we're working on it.
No,
Have you
listen.
thought about reaching out to your boy
Who's that?
that you said you was
Priest.
acting with when
Priest. Well,
when
he's not easily reachable. So when
okay.
you got to happen to see him, and then you got to talk to him because he's not reachable that easy. You know what I mean? Even if you call his shop, you ain't gonna get him. You are gonna get his representative. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
would holler at him if he want to do something. You know what I mean? But got to catch him. You
Okay.
know?
Yeah.
Catch what you can, man. You gotta
Yep.
be like, you know what I mean?
He be at the gym, that gym down there at the
YMCA.
mall, the Christiana Mall.
Oh, that's
The
where he's at
Edge.
now. Okay,
The Edge
in the
gym. He be
fashion
down
center
there
area. Oh, okay.
Well,
Saturday
listen, Shane,
morning.
we're gonna definitely be we'll be down there to catch you on that date, man. Catch you live, man. We're gonna see
August 22nd.
how
We
this thing
start
works
filming
out,
new
man.
season. August 22nd. We start filming this new season. Saturday, August 22nd.
We appreciate your time for the day, man. Just hold tight with us. 1 minute. JL, man, listen, we had a incredible show today, man. We want to also talk about your show as well. You guys stay tuned. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so, JL, your book will be coming out pretty soon. We got a double edition, part 1 and part 2. We'll be back on talking about that as well. You guys, listen, man. JL, take us out.
Yo, man, I'm excited. I thank God for Brother Shane. I know he's going to do some amazing things. You know what I mean? He just had the gift of laughter. And the Bible says the laughter is just like a medicine. And he is certainly pouring it out. And we thank God for him and his staff and all that he's doing. Dramedy. I like that. Drama and comedy. I like it. So, man, listen, I want him to just keep on doing what he's doing, continue in that same vein, and let success make its way right to you, brother. And I know you're going to do some amazing things. So we're excited to be a part of it, and we want to push it any way we possibly can. So continue to do the good work, and y'all continue to look out for Brother Shane. He's going to be doing some amazing things. It is what it is.
In this chat, and also we'll have his information inside the comments, so you can look him up. Check out all of his episodes. I believe they said season 7 right now, and they're at the end of this season now and starting the new season somewhere at the end of July, I believe it was. Yeah. So also, hey, don't forget to check out our merchandise. Hey, so the shop is open right now. You can purchase merchandise as well. So that's the day of our show, man. Listen, JL, take them out one more time.
Yo, let's go, guys. Listen, I'm excited. Let's get it going. We will see you on the other side. Don't meet me there. Beat me there. We'll see you soon, baby.